You run the calculate bin replenishment function from the movement worksheets. So I already opened the movement worksheets, as you can see here. And now by selecting process, I can run calculate bin replenishment. Here on the options tab, you can select the worksheet template name, but that's fine for me. And then of course, you can also filter on bin content. Because maybe you don't want to calculate the bin replenishment for all items at once, or maybe not for all bins, which means that you can filter. Now I will leave these filter fields blank because I would like to include all items, because only a few of them are configured in my demo database. And then if you run the function, you can see now the result. So here you can see that the program suggests to move items from a specific zone and bin to a zone and bin. So and you can see that the first three lines, for example, they seems to be okay because we will go from bulk to pick. But you can also see that other lines suggest to go from pick to pick. So and this seems that these items are not configured correctly because moving within one zone is in most cases not something a company wants to do when they replenish bins. But okay, again, this is related to the configuration in the demo company. And let's also focus on the first item, because that's the one that we also saw in the previous unit where we looked at the configuration. And remember, for bin number 1, there was a minimum quantity of 12 and a maximum quantity of 40. And here you can now see that the system suggests to replenish 40 units. Apparently the item also has a second fixed bin, and also here it suggests to replenish for this item or for this bin 8 units. Alright, so again, that's the result of running the bin replenishment. But remember, we're still in the movement worksheet. So and after checking these lines, we can then click on process and create the movement. So let me already autofill the quantity to handle. So now movement number 4 is created. So let's check the document. So I will open number 4, and here you can see now the movement document. So these are the instructions people in the warehouse get to move items from the bulk bin, for example, to the picking bin. Now, and after all these items have been moved, we can then register the movement. So here we get some messages on capacity, but I will just accept them. And now the bin replenishment is finished.